Entrepreneur, author, activist, recording artist, host, social media superstar, and more. Please welcome the queen, the new supreme,
the irrepressible T.S. Madison.
T.S. Madison.
T.S. Madison.
Miss T.S. Madison.
Mother T.S. Madison is in the building.
I'm just a trans woman that expresses exactly how I feel when I feel like it.
The internet really changed my life, like, completely.
The internet queen and icon.
What's up?
You guys to get into some things.
You were cooking him, girl. I was like, girl, I can hear the grease popping.
Social media maven, T.S. Madison.
What is the experience? I'm fascinated by this. Well, to be honest with you, Harvey, it's a human experience.
I was from the adult entertainment scene.
I did walk the streets. You know, that is my story. And that's a story for a lot of black trans women.
If you're put into this situation right now where you're into a space that you really don't want to be in, make the best of it, make the most money that you can, and own all of it.
You better build a whole entire empire out of this.
And you took that money and you used that money and you flipped it to build this empire.
So this is why you can no longer run through your backyard naked screaming. The haters keep chasing me.
It's just me navigating through the world as a trans woman with big dreams of being as big as Wendy, as big as Oprah on my television talk show.
Because when I get there, because I'm coming, I just got a shiver in my back and it ain't a man.
I respect women. I have a different type of love for a woman. I think a woman is earth. Oh, that was deep.
You're beautiful, you're strong, you're powerful.
Young black women, young black trans women, watching you out there every week, even though you got your little shade with it, you still a boss.
You guys are on this journey with me. It's about fun, love, and family.
Now that T.S. Madison is coming through this and other trans women like myself, it creates spaces for my black trans women to walk through and not have to face or walk that road that I did before. I want to have my own version of the talk, the real, the view.
Miss T.S. Madison.
God, don't take me. Get ready. The T.S. Madison experience.
Now she's opening up spaces on the internet, on television, and that's why it is so imperative and important that I'm here today. I got one thing to say, Rue.
What?
New wings, 22 inches, yes!
Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today.
It's morning, and we slept the night away. Shout out at the song I want to say. It's Maddie in the morning, 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 Maddie in the morning. What? Wait, honey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere. Get in here and watch the damn show.
Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this thing recording? Tuesday nights will never be the same. Oh, yes, honey. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color. But this time, darlings, you are about to get turned out with T.S. Madison on Fox Soul Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
Golden eye, with a golden eye.
I can't lie. James Bond had some nice ass songs.
He did.
He did.
Listen, y'all, we were just sitting here listening to Golden Eye. See him move to smoke and mirrors in the dark. Other girls, something else around him. If I had him, I wouldn't let him out.
Golden eye, I found your weakness. Golden chains or something. Tina Turner was singing that. You'll never know how it feels to be so close and be denied. It's a gold and honey trap I've set for you tonight. Revenge is a kiss. This time I won't miss. And now I've got you in my side with a golden eye. I was like, sing, Tina. I said, Tina, sing, bitch, sing.
I can't even lie, man. Watch it when I go and watch James Bond. That's the only movie that I could actually sit through the whole intro.
I watch this all all of it. You'll never know how it feels close to be denied. That's a gold and honey trap. When she said it's a gold and honey trap. When a woman tells you that it's a gold and honey trap, when a woman tells you that she has a gold and honey trap,
what's she trying to say, man?
it's a gold and honey trap I've set for you tonight. Revenge is a kiss. This time I won't miss. And now I've got you in my side. Oh, with a golden eye. Golden eye. Golden eye. I was like, sing, you bitch. Every time I was beating my head up. I was like, sing, you bitch. Sing, you bitch. Oh, y'all say, give us some license to kill. Okay. Hold on. I got a license to kill, and you know I'm going straight for your heart. Got a license to kill. I got a license to kill. Say somebody tries to make a move on you. In the blink of an eye, I will be there too. And you gotta know why. I'm gonna make them pay. Do. Till you're dying day. Till you're lying day. Till you're dying day. Oh, I got a license to kill. Do. I'm like, yeah. Girl, Legger, what is you calling me for early in the day? I'm on the show. I'm doing the show right now, girl. What is you call you? You call me? Yes, because girl, I got so much. Yeah, I know, but the thing about it is, Pam sent me the time. They all for the evening. It ain't. Girl, I'm up here. I done told Mo to come in. The reason why we so motherfucking late today, I done told Mo to come in. Like, don't come in today because you know I got meetings. I got to check people in. I got a whole because we filming tomorrow. I got a whole lot of shit that I got. And then I go back and look at the schedule, and everything is set.
5, 6.
Yeah, all your interviews were this evening, but I know you just getting started late, and I know you get off of here on Patreon, you get off here on Instagram. No, I got an early day tomorrow, so I got to rest my body. You know what I'm saying? I got my guests come in today, so I got to I got to greet my guests, make sure they eat, they get off the plane, the car. I need you to keep you busy. I need you to keep up on that right today for me. Like I need to send the car information and all this stuff so we can check them on. I gotta go check them in the room. I got so much shit to do. All right, but I gotta make sure because see this the place right here where I can come in and be the TS. Okay, you gonna curl your hair, Leg? I want you to curl your hair.
I like when you curl your hair, girl. You be so real. You be setting a gold and honey trap. Y'all ask me what a gold and honey trap is. This is a gold and honey trap. Okay. Allegra, they over here talking about Costa Rica. Wait a minute. Baby, they already in the comments. You must have done wrote something somewhere, girl. Baby, they saying, where is the Costa Rica link? They over here.
What's happening in Costa Rica?
The mob going to Costa Rica.
I ain't know.
We done did the DR. We done did Mexico. We going to Costa Rica this time.
Oh, snap.
Legger say we do it. Legger say they can't see. I put you way back here. Legger say they doing sexy. We doing sexy Costa Rica. I want to go to. Can I go to Bermuda one time?
Y'all better find y'all boo thingies so when y'all go to Costa Rica, y'all have a ball.
It's a boo thing. You're moving on, keep it strong, and you better dig belong. It's a boo thing. Hey.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
Okay. All right. Bye. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I was cold before, but now I'm all.
You all hot on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. You hot on the inside, Mo? You want to know why? It's morning. And we slept the night away. Ooh. Y'all need to know that it happened. And now we can't turn back these hands of time. Oh, no, we can't. Yes, we've stolen these moments. And we forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong
to someone else.
Ooh, as we slept the night away, as we. I couldn't even get the rest of it out. We just was lame. So, what's up, y'all? It's Friday. Today Friday, Mo?
Today is Friday.
I paid you already?
Yeah, you paid me.
Okay, I got to make sure. I'm glad you honest.
Because some niggas would be like,
no, I ain't getting my check. I'm like, okay. But then I would have, after I would have found receipts, after I went through the ledger, I'd be like, oh, okay. Don't worry, because next week you get nothing. Don't worry. You're going to be like Whitney Houston. I have nothing next week. You might have came up this week, but next week you will see nothing on it. You know, I had to think in my brain like, damn, did I pay you more already? It's Friday.
Yeah, you did.
I got so much shit to do.
You're right. You all right.
I had so much shit to do today, but I gotta make sure I come through here and spend some time with my mom because it's important to me because of a lot of censorship. I'm not gonna read. I'm just gonna say, and then I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna lightly do like this, and then I'm gonna keep going.
Little sprinkle, and then go.
It's just out because of the censorship, and I like to be able to do what I want to do. But listen, I'm taking it as a training course. Mo, what is that thing saying? Screen layout press.
Where's that? Oh, because I had the thing.
Because it'll start getting me confused.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh, say y'all will read. Okay, well y'all could do it. I ain't got nothing to say. Now I don't want y'all to get the rereading so hard that y'all get lost into the show. But the show good. Make sure that y'all are still sharing the show from last week. I want you to share the show. Kayla, if you can put the show in the chat, please put it in the chat on Facebook, put it in the chat on YouTube from last week, from Tuesday, excuse me, not last week. Share the show. It was a very, very good show.
Yes, it was.
It was good. And I was like, it ended up coming out late for other reasons. I don't know. I don't run the network. It's not, it came out late. But okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Do we have any snippets of last week, Mo? Or you deleted it?
Oh, I did, but I can get it. I could always get it back.
Was that from last week?
The one I did delete the one from last week, but
yeah, but you can put it back in there. It's still on the computer.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's so true. I don't even got to go to.
You know what I'm saying? So just in case you missed the show from last week, I want y'all to see the snippets of it. Put the link in the comment section. Maddie Mob President Kayla Patrice, the Maddie Mob President, honey, and founder and founding fathers, bitch, is Kayla Patrice. Just in case you missed the snippet from last week, play the snippet from last week, Mo.
Tonight on a new episode of Turfed Out with T.S. Madison on Fox Soul. We're coming in hot and heavy, baby. Reality TV star Mimi Faust is dropping some never-before-heard tea on her love life and the legendary sex tape.
Let me tell you how that even came, this whole shower rod thing came about. I'm going to get into it.
R&B legend Nivea pops in with the exclusive on what really happened on BET's The Encore.
It was too much back and forth for me, and I don't do that. When I get upset, I don't have words. Exactly. Oh, what y'all didn't see, though.
Plus, singer Victor Jackson wows us with a sickening performance of his new song, Groovin' Baby. Tune in to Turned Out with T.S. Madison every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Fox Soul. Don't meet us there, beat us there tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you missed that, I need y'all to go get y'all a piece of that. Watch it.
Like it.
Yes,
if you can.
Like it, share it, do the things, okay? And we have a very good show. This week is good too. This episode is really good.
This is the oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a really good episode. Capcom. So it's a really good show or whatever. I want you guys to go ahead on and Jamar Moore. No, I don't. I'm sorry. That's not my lane. And I'm not gonna get thrown off track for that today. I'm not. I don't have anything to say to the children. Let's not have no interest in communicating with them. They're too. Listen, I'm that type of person. You take the wrong route with me, you don't know, and this is why you got to be careful to what you do to people in life, because you never know where position a person may hold or what seat. This is why I try not to keep. And it's not about me trying to please somebody and shit like that. Mo, come mic me. So
yeah, that's true. Because they were asking me to mic you. They've been asking. They've been asking.
Mo, I see you got on 3 pair of pants today.
I don't have 3 pair of pants on. I just got some shorts.
You got on underwear, shorts, and pants. That's 3 pair of pants. He said y'all not getting. Y'all got.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say.
Y'all got him last week. Y'all not getting him this week.
I'm not. I'm not going to indict myself.
Indict. I don't have on the bra.
Oh, you don't?
You just got to go down the bag. Just drop it in the bag and leave it.
And then when you stand up, it's gonna go straight.
Stand.
You sure?
You clip it on my panties, they down. You're not gonna grab my panties. Clip at the top of the panties. If you go down the back, the bike like that, you'll find that you'll get the panties. Go on down the bike now. We okay. We people know.
You know what? I'm just gonna put. If you're not gonna stand up, I can just clip it somewhere then.
No, go on down the bike now.
Maddie.
You scared? Oh, you so rough, my earring fell off. Ah!
Seriously?
Well, push it down the back.
I know. I was trying to
both my earrings fell off. Oh, this one.
I was trying to untangle the wire.
Oh. your eyes and I can see. Love so dangerously.
I need you to sit back.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put my hair down. You pulled my hair. I was like, oh. I responded. Oh my God. Oh, pulled my hair like that. I hadn't responded. I was
trying to get your hair out the way.
Oh my God. Ladies, listen. Get you one more in your life. Put it back. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Hopefully I got
it's good. It's in my bag, though. Let me move this around here. Mo pulled my hair. I had to react it so quick. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Shit. Just pulled my hair like that.
It was in the way.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you can't be doing shit. You know I like rough shit.
How was it even rough?
It was. The way you put the way you yanked it.
I didn't even yank it. I just
You yanked it, Mo.
Okay.
You yanked it. I'm telling you what you did to it. You yanked it. You yanked it.
It didn't feel like I yanked it.
Because you didn't. You don't have the hair on. I have on the hair. I have on the hair. You have on your hair. I have on my hair. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My earring fell off. That was rough. My earring fell off, so you were rough.
No, maybe you just didn't put the earring in properly.
Oh Lord. Hey Oliver, I'm live on the show. I'm live on the show. I'm live on the show, Oliver. Live. See? Hey. Oh. Mo, can you come back and put this earring in?
Okay, I got you.
And don't be rough with it because it fell out because you. Okay, here we go. Let me try to sit it over here. Let me see. Hello. Hello. I'm live on the show, Murder. So be careful.
Oh.
Be careful, girl. I don't know what you finna say. Just be careful.
No, thank you for the warning.
Be careful, girl.
Okay. I hadn't heard from you today. That's all.
We good?
I hope so.
No, I'm just saying, we good?
Yes. I'm assuming since you're live right now, you didn't get on that 1 o'clock call.
What 1 o'clock call? I did.
You did get on the 1 o'clock call.
The creative?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay. And then everything was fine.
That's what they say.
Girl, these lashes are lifted, girl.
You live for these lashes.
Girl, they so. Girl, why are you levitating right now in the room? It's so. What you finna do to the glitzy down your vein, down your wrist?
I'm doing the show. I'm giving them classic T.S. Madison. But see, this is what people don't understand, right? People don't understand that I give them, when you see the bank, if you see me, anytime you see me occupy a big space, I need to go ahead and make this disclaimer, right? When I went to the Breakfast Club, I was bang, red lipstick. I went to the Read on Fuse TV. I was bang, red lipstick. I went to RuPaul's Drag Race, the thing on the ground. I was bang, red lipstick. People were introduced to T.S. Madison. Lots and lots of people were introduced to T.S. Madison with bang and red lipstick. So, and I've seen lots of people say, "Oh, Maddie, you done showed up to this interview, or you done been to this place. You should give them this and give them that." I'm like, when I show up to places where I know that millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people are going to watch, I always give them classic T.S. Madison so that they understand, like, oh yeah, the girl, I seen videos of her with a bang. Yes, that's right, Bijan. It is a trademark. Yes.
It's a trademark, yeah.
So people have to understand when I didn't go to Drag Race like this because I was like, I really want to get, but when I returned, I returned to Drag Race. Like, damn, I can't say it. On one of the episodes of on Drag Race, they know I'm on Drag Race this season, but they don't know how many times I'm on Drag Race. They don't know where I'm at on Drag Race or whatever. So I just got to be quiet. But I did return to Drag Race with this bang and this wig and this, because this is how people were introduced to me. And so when you see Claire, you will always, anytime, if I go on the Oprah show, I don't want to hear y'all telling me that I should have had a lace and this one. I am going with a bang
and red
lipstick. And I will have a sickening outfit. Judge me on the outfit, not the hair. Because with a bang and a sickening red lipstick.
Well,
so
why you had to bow though?
Because they need to understand how these are inches, honey, inches. A bang and red lipstick. When you see me show up on the movie at Universal Pictures that I'm in, I'm not gonna say all the things, but my introduction to the movie, when my scene opens, I have on the bang and the lipstick.
Yes, man. I'm coming, Miss Mary.
Yeah, I got on the creative for a second. Yeah. Is my mic on here? Can y'all, Mo, did you cut the mic on my back? On my back? Let me see. Where my girls at? Yeah, I see. Where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my girl? Now turn my, ooh, Mo, what is this? Miss Mary? Child, y'all, Miss Mary made some go down my back, Mo. Okay. Ooh. Oh.
What are you doing?
I had to grip your legs and make sure. No more.
It's on.
Okay. Girl, come on. Let me just add you on the screen, girl. Mo, send me the link where I can give it to this child.
Okay, I'm
No, I can get the link.
Okay.
Is you coming on the screen, girl? Now, girl, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna only ask you one more time, girl. Girl, you know this is the show above all shows, honey. Oh, girl, bye. Now I'm finna do the damn show. We ain't got time for all that now. We ain't got time for all that. We ain't got time for all that. I got to get on these topics, girl. I got so much shit to do, murder. Okay. And I girls, and then I hang out, and when I hand up, and when I say, okay. All right, bye.
You said it to him?
Yeah. So my mama, okay, let me tell you what my mama did this morning, right? My mother made stove. Mama, what this is you made, girl? Girl! Shalanda! Mo, turn this microphone back on.
It's on.
You turn this one off. Okay.
No, I turned it off. But I turned mine off because I was talking to Miss Mary.
Shalanda! Is this stovetop macaroni?
No, lasagna.
Shalanda Baptiste. She be acting like she don't know all the nicknames I got for her. So y'all, Shalanda made stovetop lasagna. Let me tell you.
I say you messy man.
Let me taste Shalanda stovetop macaroni. Whatever this is. Shalanda. Let me see.
It's good though.
It is.
It's good. I ain't even going front. It's delicioso. Oh, goodness gracious.
And she made a damn bagel of garlic bread.
Yep.
She said she ain't making no eggs and shit. We ain't the morning. This the afternoon show. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And it's kind of like a white and a red sauce.
But it is. It's like it is, but it's good. That
Shalonda, you did that, girl.
Why are you like this? The bread is a what do you call it? What did they call this bread? Not a muffin, but a bagel. Yeah, it's a bagel. It's garlic. It's a garlic bread. It's a garlic bagel. I would say. Yep, garlic bagel.
Let me see what Shalonda did to this. You wouldn't even know this was a bagel. You would think this was garlic bread.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
So Shalonda, what you did to listen, my mama be getting recipes off of line. Like people be inboxing her recipes and stuff, and she'll get these recipes, and next thing I know, my mama be down there
whipping it.
Shalonda, don't do that. Shalonda, stop doing that. Oh, you see, you didn't put it in right.
I did. That's what came off the other ear, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it was good, especially with this vodka we drank in this morning.
Yeah. That just sets it off top. Mm-hmm. Oh dang it! Hold on. Let me get a napkin.
Oh,
because my hands got garlic.
It got garlic. Don't put that garlic in my hair, Mo.
I know. That's why I said let me get a napkin.
Now, why she gave you 2 pieces of damn garlic toast? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh. I think I'm coughing because the garlic, you know, I'm a vampire. Mo, make sure you put it in there right now.
I am.
No, Shalonda.
Oh my God.
Oh. Mo, I know my earlobes is toe up, okay?
No, I'm just trying not to hurt you. That's it.
It's okay. You hurt me by pulling my hair like
I did not pull your hair, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's Craig. I'm about to go ahead and put them in there. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You eating and I'm cooking.
Craig, I'm tired of him asking me where you at. Here he go.
And I'm tired of being asked, where you at? Why you ain't on the show with Madison? Why you not working with Madison? Y'all done fell out?
Craig, they want something to be wrong so bad.
They really do. What you over there eating?
Bitch, my mama made a stovetop lasagna.
Oh.
I don't know how she did it, but this shit's so good.
Really?
Not lying.
I'm over here making me a vegan French toast and a hash brown.
In your new house?
Yeah, I got my chairs in, and you know, we were sitting in here Indian style.
So Craig, update me on your love life before I start on the thing what's going on. Update me.
Love life is great. We'll be coming up on 2 years in May.
Damn, you ain't pregnant yet?
He is. He is. That was a fresh pressed juice. I just juiced my own carrots, apples, kale, ginger root, you know.
Start with the cleansing of the body.
Did you talk about the Whoopi Goldberg thing?
We haven't even started yet.
Let's talk about it with you. I want to talk about it with you. Let's go.
Let me move y'all over this way. So, first and foremost, I just want to say, let me start by saying this. It feels like whenever someone that isn't Jewish makes remarks about the Jewish community or the Jewish faith, even when those remarks are truthful, it always feels like they're labeled as anti-Semitic. It's almost like it's a way for the Jewish community to muzzle everyone else that isn't Jewish. So we can't speak truth about Jewish people without being canceled or being suspended. Like, my thing is, Meghan McCain said all of these radical, ignorant things when she was on The View. I don't remember the president of The View writing a letter of suspension for her. And whenever white women have these faux pas, we'll just call them faux pas. Whenever white women or white people, for that matter, misspeak, like Whoopi misspoke, they make it a teachable moment. Let's teach her. Let's make this a teachable moment. Why this lady had to get suspended?
Right.
Now, here's what I want to say about what Whoopi said, because I don't disagree. Now, she may have used a poor choice of words, but I have never filled out a job application where Jewish was listed as a race. Now, I know that there are people in communities that refer to Jewish people as a race, but what Whoopi was talking about is the Nazis hated them because of their faith, because of their religion. They didn't look at them and say, oh, we hate them, because they had the same skin color as the Nazis. Now, for those that are listening, that doesn't mean that there can't be black Jews, because there are. That doesn't mean that there can't be Hispanic Jews, because there are. My point is, at that time, yes, it was heinous. What Whoopi was saying is, yes, it was inhumane. It was horrible what happened to them. But they were exterminating Jewish people because of their faith, because of their religion. They weren't like, oh, let's go get those white people right there. No, that's not why they killed those people. And so that's what she was saying. So again, it may have been a poor choice of words when she said it's never been about race. But even in saying that, I understood what she meant. Because like she said, as a black person, when I think about race, I'm thinking about somebody looking at me and discriminating against me because of the skin color. And that's all she was saying. Let me get my spatula so I can turn over my French toast. You know, but I just was disappointed. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm really concerned about black people and black well-being. Black and brown people, let me say that. And this is not against anybody, because I know you have a massive audience, and I know you have white people watching you and Asian people. This isn't against anybody else, but I am imploring all black and brown people to do your best to bank black, to shop black, to support every chance you get. I've been having some work done in my house. It's been black and brown people. I just interviewed a cleaning lady today, a black lady. You know what I'm saying? Because I need a backup person, because I use 2 Hispanic ladies, but they live an hour away. So sometimes they can't come because one has a little girl. So my point is, I try to keep my dollars contained in the black community. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Because see, what we're seeing now is, and I just read something yesterday where there was an article, it was on one of these blogs, and it said something about, they're talking about removing Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, from schools because it may make white women or white girls feel ashamed. What? Now, we talk a lot about fragile masculinity, but now we need to talk about these fragile white people. This lady's book was on the bestsellers list and probably still is. But when did her book come out 2-3 years ago? And now they're talking about moving it off the shelf. What I'm saying to you is they remove Whoopi from The View through this suspension, where she's going to lose around $200,000 for that two-week period. Now, that's not going to hurt Whoopi. Whoopi got money. But the point is, is no different than what they did with Michael Jackson years ago. And I said this on my live the other day. Remember that song, Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kite me, you can black or white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. He was talking about how he was talking about racism and he was talking about Jewish people in that particular thing, in that particular verse. You know, Sony Records, I believe at the time, was run by a Jewish person. Let's just say this. Most of the record companies, media companies are run by Jewish people. And this is not against Jewish people. But my point is, they made him go and retract those lyrics. I don't know if you remember that, but they made him go and re-record, and they pulled all of those original recordings where he said those lyrics. Now they don't care if they call us niggas and bitches and hoes in records, but you're not gonna talk about them. They let all of that stuff pass. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we got to think about this from a critical standpoint, how they're trying to muzzle us. Like I said, with Michelle Obama, Whoopi Goldberg, they did it with Nick Cannon. Remember when they pulled him off the show? And go ahead.
Craig, I'm going to say something very simple. We can't stand united enough to have that type of power.
That's true.
And that's unfortunate.
And the fault lies with us as people of color. So we cannot remain united enough to hold that type of power.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is instilled in Jewish people, instilled inside of them that no matter if you're a Jew, if you're a gay Jew, if you're a whatever Jew, as long as you as a Jewish person, your duty is to show up for other Jewish people.
Same thing with Asian people.
Yes, in black people, it's instilled in as long as they look like you, and you ain't one of them.
And you ain't one of them.
And you ain't one of them. It's already, we have been so scarred and so beaten and bruised by white supremacy, which caused division in us from the house nigga.
Yes, indeed. I'm moving y'all around.
That's why there's color.
From the house nigga to the field nigga to this. So we won't really have all those types of power. No, hold on. I ain't talking to the zebra ass sofa.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm right here. I had to bring my plate around. Let me grab a fork. I'm listening though.
We will not have these types of unity and this type of power until we realize that we are so much. Why do you think that it was so it was more slaves than the white folks?
Exactly.
It was 3 masters in the house and 99,000 fucking slaves on it. You don't think the slave could have took over and burnt that bitch to the ground?
Okay.
The reason is because master made a few feel good.
I love how you paused while I was saying my grace.
I did.
Miss Mary raised you right.
She did. Master made a few of us feel good.
Yeah.
He made a lot of us feel bad. He made this one feel better because this one was stronger. Master did all of this.
And he taught us not to trust each other. And that has carried over until today. We don't trust each other as black people. We hear it all of the time. Oh, I don't really want to support black business because, you know, they act a certain kind of way. And sometimes that happens. But that happens in white communities as well. But you don't hear black people or white people saying, oh, I can't go and support that white-owned business anymore because, you know, they messed me over the last time. We don't give each other enough grace.
Oliver, you're on. We can see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Hey, Craig.
Oliver Twix.
What's going on? Should I change my orientation? Is it too late?
It feels like a reunion.
Hi, family reunion. I love this talk that you guys are talking about right now because it's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the way that we do business as black people, the way it's just so many things that we do. And here's what's very sad. I try to do, Craig, as much as I get raked over the coals, I try to do so many things black. I try.
Mm-hmm.
From film to staff to pulling my people in. And then I always turn around and there's someone jabbing me in the side that is my own skin complexion. There's someone that's saying, well, I'm not going to support you because I don't like you.
And it's just so much. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
And this ain't really about me, but this is, I still, even with all of those obstacles and those things stacked against me, I still try my best to do. And it's not that I'm anti everybody else. I'm just Black.
And Maddie, we talked about it too. We said, why don't people like to see other people winning? Like, why do we try to hold each other? Why do we try to keep each other down instead of being happy? Like, I enjoy seeing people, especially of my skin color, my friends and everything. I love to see them winning. I don't know why, but it just makes me happy to see them progressing in life.
Yeah. We really don't sit around and clap for each other. We really don't. We always find some way to hardly critique. We always find some type of way to, it's always, and
because it's a fear that God won't bless us the way that he blessed somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for me, that's always been confirmation. If he'll do it for you, I know he'll do it for me.
Shout.
You know what I mean? But everybody doesn't see it like that.
What do you guys think it will take for our community to come together, like finally come together? Because you do see that in other cultures, Asian cultures, the Jewish culture, like they're all family unit. Like it'll be 20 people living in a house while everybody trying to go to med school and to help and support. Like what do you think it takes for us as Black people to finally come together? And not just like kinfolk come together, but going outside of our families and coming together and sticking with each other.
I think it's going to be a generational thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's going to be your generation, Oliver, because how old are you?
20. I'll be 26 next week.
I think it's starting to begin.
Thursday.
Wait, what'd you say, Madison? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
He'll be 26 Thursday.
I don't even know if it's, I think it's beginning with your generation, but I think it's going to be the generations that come behind you. And the reason why I say it's beginning with your generation, because your generation is really the first generation that's challenged, everything that we've been taught and trained to believe about the church.
Yeah.
Like your generation is like, oh no, we're not buying that. We're not going for that. Your generation is the first to kind of question everything that we've been taught to believe, because my generation and mine and Madison's generation and the ones that came before us.
You older than me, Craig. What are you talking about?
Girl, we're still in the same generation, girl. You're only a year apart, girl. I swear we're 10 years apart.
You put me in that category. You way older than me. What the fuck is you talking about?
About a year. She swear I was born 20 years before.
Wow. You sitting over here trying to put all that on me, girl. What are you talking about? We didn't watch
our generation
was growing up, girl.
Oh, girl, stop.
You graduated before me. You went to college before me. You got a school.
Wait, girl, you went to college? Wait, you went to college?
I did.
You went to college?
I did. I went to community college. I did.
Oh, I never knew that.
I didn't go to Hampton. I did go to yes.
No, for real though. I was being shady, but I never knew that. I don't think
I did go to college. That. Yes, I did.
All I knew was about a big fish.
Why do you think that I speak so eloquently when I'm called on the time to do so?
I thought that was your time working with me.
Oh,
good morning.
Let me give you your flowers while I look into. let me give you your flowers while I gaze into the house that I helped you buy.
You absolutely did.
Let me give you your flowers.
You absolutely did.
You, as a very educated Hampton graduate Black man, did come and you did pour into my business. You poured into my life. You poured into my essence. You poured into my education.
It was mutual. It was mutual.
You did that for me. You did. And in return, I did buy your home. However,
but
I did the college. I did. But I was
but I really do think that I think Oliver's generation is the first generation that really kind of stood up to the Black community in a way that other generations didn't, stood up to the church, the Black family. So I really think it's going to be your generation and those coming behind you that are going to really have to affect change, the kind of change that we're talking about, because they have a different mindset.
But I will say this, and I already feel your rebuttal from both of y'all. But within the Black community, I will say I found family in my LGBTQ space, like with y'all, Madison, Craig's, the Chi-Chis, the Dinevas. Like I've found family within that. So I feel like even though our us as Black people, we struggle. Us as a subset of Black LGBTQ people, we do a good job of helping one another.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I mean, I would think that these times are the times that Black and brown people would galvanize, because we've seen what's happened. I mean, even going back to Trump, right? And then we've seen this white lash that's been happening, the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, and the list goes on. Like we're seeing it. So if this isn't stirring us to action, I don't know what is.
So we're all in favor of Whoopi returning back to work.
I think Whoopi need to tell them crackers to kiss her ass.
Well, honestly, Whoopi did say, from what I've been hearing, especially online, Whoopi has said she might end up quitting.
I think she should.
I'm trying to understand what, and I'm not going to say what she said wrong, because I do understand. I do understand the Holocaust. I do understand it was a race thing. But I don't know, maybe when I read it and I heard what she said, I felt like she was adding like a subtext meaning to it from her point of view. Correct me, Craig. Like, I don't feel like she was saying historically this is wrong. They were not basing it off of race. Like that's not what they did. This is what they did. I didn't feel like she was trying to rewrite what happened. I just felt like she was adding the.
And I don't think they believe that either. I think this was just a way to kind of muzzle her, right? Because if you think about it, the lady's chosen last name is Goldberg. She chose that Jewish surname, because she felt like she could excel further in her career.
Well, honestly, it did help her excel further.
It did. And she's always been an advocate for the Jewish community. So why are people trying to act like she hasn't been on the front line with the Jewish community all this time?
Right.
So, that's what I'm saying. I just think it's a bunch of bullshit.
And then what about her saying this comment and her getting suspended trumps all the other comments I've heard that is crazy coming from other women that have been on The View? Like, why didn't they get suspended?
Well, that's what I was saying just before you got on here. I'm like, because I don't remember the president.
What's that bitch name?
Meghan McCain.
I ain't like that bitch there. I wanted Whoopi to get up one day and beat her ass on live TV.
But again, and I never finished my thought from earlier, I'm really concerned about the well-being and the welfare of Black and brown people. Because like that beauty queen, I don't know her name. She was 30 years old. She jumped off the building in New York last week. She committed suicide.
Yeah.
Like when Whoopi Goldberg, and Whoopi Goldberg is an older woman. She's seasoned. She's been in the business. She knows how the backlash can happen. But still, I think about people's mental health. Because you're on this show called The View, where you're supposed to give your opinion. And I don't think she was, her statement was as egregious as some of those other things that we've heard on that show. But I really wondered, like, how did she feel leaving there in the days that followed? You know what I'm saying? Because people can be vicious. Like, how was she at home by herself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think about people. I mean, even if you're talking, I'm going to slide this in here. Even with the Cardi B's, with being attacked by Atasha K for 3 years. Like, we don't really think about a person's mental health when they're being berated like that. You know what I mean? And then when somebody jump off the building and kill themselves, or they overdose and kill themselves. I'm sorry, I got food in my mouth. We're like, oh my gosh, she was so amazing though, and but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't think that we really show enough grace to people.
Well, I think another thing is that people don't understand how powerful the mouth is, though.
Oh, I know how powerful the mouth is.
Well, I'm talking about other people. I don't think they really know. Like, you can kill people. You can kill people without a gun or a knife. Your words can kill people,
and you can actually kill yourself.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. We've seen it time and time again. We've actually experienced it. Mm-hmm.
Our community definitely does need like a revamping. Like just like we really need to hammer down on how we treat each other, mental health, taking care of one another, the things that we put agency in.
Okay.
Because I didn't even think.
I'm okay. I'm doing my live.
Craig,
I'll call you in a
yeah.
minutes.
What you just said about that young lady and just
in New York.
Yeah, like and people receiving comments and stuff like that. I can really only imagine. I can only imagine.
Yeah. It's insane.
Bijan says, I know how powerful the mouth is because I have I'm on a monument somewhere. That is not true. That is not true.
Rush Headmore. Oh,
those things are lies and deceit.
You are on a monument, man.
They lied on me. I've never done any.
You are on a monument.
Oh my God! Why would you put me out there with all the throat goats? Oh! The throat goats are living. So, well, why don't since we're all here, let's run through this stuff really fast because I got to go check in the talent.
Okay.
So let's just weigh in on a couple of these things really fast before I get out of here because I can't. Craig, you know who stopped by? Craig and Oliver, who stopped by today that really made my day.
Yes! Come on, I'm ready to have church. Glory to God. So, pasante koramandele bekutara bahai. God, I feel the tiki mandele besu. You better come on here.
He stopped by the other day, and
really,
he stopped by while we were live. He stopped by and he was like, he said, God bless you, my sister. I love you. I was like, whoa, like, you know, he stopped by and and I think he saw his thing on the Fox Soul show where we did it. It was just, it was so, it just, you know, because we gonna always give honor to God like this. We're going to always do this.
I know him. His name. Yes, God. Yes, God. Oh, happy birthday, Jesus. Hey, happy birthday, Jesus. Hey, happy birthday, King Jesus. It's your birthday. Glory, I got to give him a dance. Happy birthday, King Jesus.
He stopped by, and it was so amazing. I felt so good, you know. It was so fun and funny. Shanice said, that's right.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Happy birthday, King Jesus.
Oh, that video took me.
So Mo, since we were talking about things colored, let's go to what let's go right up there, right there. Yes, right there where your hand is. Let's go.
Right.
So a Catholic school serves fried chicken to students to celebrate Black History Month.
See, that's that white people shit I be talking about.
Shut the school down. Close the school. I move that Joe Clark becomes the new headmaster.
See, that's that white shit I be talking about.
Are you doing it post Thomas?
Sim Joe Clark. No, Sim is Trunchable.
Joe Clark done gone on to glory.
Like what? Who? Like which?
What's the context?
Who thought that was okay?
Now I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'd have talked shit, but I'd have ate my motherfucking Popeyes. I ain't even sit up here and act like that.
Well, we ain't saying nothing about Popeyes, but why would they serve that to honor Black History Month? Are you serious?
Yeah. I would have I would have
things to do, Maddie.
I would have ate my Popeyes chicken down to the ground. Y'all can sit here and talk this stuff all y'all want to, but I would have ate my Popeyes chicken to the floor. All that shit y'all talking, I don't hear none of that.
They better not serve my kids no foolishness like that.
You got kids? When Carlton do?
No, I'm saying when I do have some kids.
Craig, you gonna have children?
I want to.
Oh, exciting.
I'm gonna be an amazing dad. I'm gonna have some beautiful, and I don't mean beautiful physically. I mean, I'm gonna have some great Black children.
When is Carlton due?
When does Craig do?
We haven't started yet.
That's the real question. When does Craig
do? But go ahead, Craig.
No, I was just gonna say, I don't know why I just felt like inclined to say this while I have you guys here. You know, they're doing a redo or they're revamping the Color Purple, right?
We have that.
Yeah,
we have that here. Hold on.
Okay, well, I'll hold it. Because I got some, you know, because Carlton works in television and film.
So Oprah actually put out a post and she mentioned majority of the people that she's going to have on the musical. It's actually going to be a musical.
Right.
And so Fantasia's going to be in it. Halle Bailey.
Who is that?
The
Halle, yeah, Chloe and Halle, yeah.
Yeah, she's also going to be our Ariel.
Yeah.
She's also going to be our fish. She's going to be our black merfish. She's going to be our true fish.
Well, here's what I want to say about this. Now, you know I love Oprah. And I love everything Black. And Color Purple is one of my favorite movies and all that. And I'm okay with them redoing it and whatever. But they don't have any Black people in the art department. And I'm going to explain to you why that's important. When I say the art, and this is where Carlton works. So in the art department, that's where they design the sets. And then they bring construction in to build the sets. They paint. Like, there are a lot of jobs within the film industry that Black and brown people don't even know exist, right? But it's important to have Black people in the art department, not just in front of the camera, because, and I tweeted about this and I posted it on my Instagram yesterday. It's important to have us, not just because of representation, for the sake of representation, but also for accuracy. It would be like them making Schindler's List. Remember years ago, they made that film about what happened in, it was a Jewish film, right? That would be like making Schindler's List and not having any Jewish people in the art department. Or it would be like making The Joy Luck Club, which was an Asian film, and not having any Asian people in there. It's about having direction.
We know what the Joy Luck Club is, Craig. By the name, we know it's Asian. The Joy Luck Club.
You know what? You know what?
Listen to me. Listen. You make me happy.
Exactly. Is that Majid or Mahid? It's like having representation without accuracy. It's pointless.
It is pointless.
You understand what I'm saying? And so for example, like Carlton, just his last film, he was doing a movie called Till. It's about Emmett Till. It's coming out this year, at the end of the year. And there were white people who worked in the art department who did not know. This is why I say sometimes they're so intellectually lazy. This is your history and you don't know this. But there were white people in the art department that were like, oh, I didn't, because there was a scene where they were at a beach. And somebody Black said, well, during this time, Black and white people couldn't use the same swimming pools or the same beach. Right. And some white people were like, really? They couldn't do that? That happened? That really was the thing? This is why you need Black people.
Definitely. No, Kirk, I definitely agree.
Was it kind of like, before you speak, Oliver, I'd like to say, was it kind of like the T.S. Madison experience when that house showed and it was not Oliver's house, but it was Martin Luther King's house?
Exactly.
They
should have had somebody Black.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
And like I said, I love Oprah, but Oprah actually visited and was like, "Yeah, we're looking for diversity and that." Well, girl, y'all just skipped over the art department. Where's the diversity there? Like,
I definitely do agree that there needs to be more inclusion of Black talent, like you said, Craig, behind the camera. Especially when there's Black people in front of the camera, and we're talking about Black subject matter. And the art, that's the art department, that's hair and makeup. I did a project a couple months ago, and I had to put on makeup, and it was a white woman. She was very sweet. So I'm not gonna
look like you were albino.
Oh my God. And she was trying to color correct me and trying to like, do all of that. And I let her do her thing because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I ended up washing it off and just doing it myself.
No,
and
you should have hurt her feelings because see, that's how they learn.
Yeah, but I ain't feel like it. I picked my poison that day. But there does need to be a knowledgeable people working on the set, especially when it comes to that type of subject matter. It's a Black film about Black people, about Black topics, and a Black experience. The people who do everything need to know what that is.
Well, I say it all the time, and this is why it was so important for me when we started shooting the T.S. Madison experience, and when we're shooting the Turned Out with T.S. Madison on Fox Soul, that we have, that I employ. Yes. That I employ
Turned Up is
and build up and do all this stuff for African American people, so that we understand and we get all of the nuances and all the things. This is why Mark Zuckerberg's stocks are plummeting and shit like that, is because you're penalizing a lot of Black people for the things that they post, and a lot of and people ain't logging in and shit like that because bitch, you keep doing this shit. You hoes got me in jail over some motherfucking my pussy's not for free and all of this type of shit, talking about it was rape. Bitch, that ain't had none of that Black woman wanted her motherfucking money.
Right.
And let's not just stop at Facebook with Mark Zuckerberg, because it's TikTok too. A lot of Black content creators over there on TikTok are complaining that TikTok is messing with their money because they pulling their videos down and have all of these views on it. They preventing them from going live. Like, this is what I'm saying about we as a people, even you guys watching, because I know you guys, some of you are content creators as well. We have to start thinking critically.
Yeah.
This is why, Madison, it's important for all of us to have our own websites. Mine is CraigTheWriterStewart.com. Madison, you got yours. Oliver, you got yours. Because if they shut my Facebook and my YouTube down, meet me over at CraigTheWriterStewart.com. Subscribe when you get over there. Because if I need to communicate with my people, then you'll be able to get an email from me. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing that happened with the people that are on OnlyFans when they were all up in arms and nervous when they thought that they were going to prevent them from putting their sexual content up there. We need to be as self-contained as possible.
Yeah.
We don't want to be at the mercy of anybody.
But the problem is just that it's the support part. I think that's really the issue, because we say, especially when it comes to Black owned things, like businesses, not only businesses, like other aspects which are connected to the Black community. I always hear stuff like, this person is expensive, bro, or or it's always something like that's preventing other Black people from saying, you know what, this is actually good stuff. Let me support it. And that's the problem. Our issue is we're willing to spend money on other racist stuff, but we're unwilling to spend money on our own stuff. And I think that's one of the biggest issues with it.
Well, listen, even at the box office, like movie theaters and things like that, how they are afraid. Black Panther came through there and showed them that we don't play.
Yes, indeed.
Black Panther came through there and wrecked fucking shop.
Oh yeah, for weeks.
Showed them that we colors don't play all of that. You give us the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? We'll shake it down. You give us the opportunity. You put the stuff behind it. You get behind it, and we will shake it up.
But guess what? They already know that. That's why they're not giving us the opportunity, and that's why I'm saying we need to take our own opportunity. Fuck them. That's why I self-published my books, because I didn't want to wait for anybody to give me permission to tell my story.
I know that's right, Craig.
You know what I mean? It's the same reason with you. Same thing with you, Madison. You created your own stuff. You didn't wait for somebody to come and hand you an opportunity. Same thing with you, Oliver. You were doing all your own stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like we shouldn't be an anomaly.
No.
We should be the standard. You know what I'm saying? This is what everybody should be doing.
Yeah.
And so like when other content creators come up or people who are trying to write a book come up, I'm always trying to respond to emails that come to my website or even like DMs and stuff like that. If it's not going to be so extensive and I got to hold your hand from start to finish, but if I can give you some some tidbits that are going to help you.
That's right, Mike Watson. That's what Tyler Perry did. He didn't wait. Tyler.
I'll be back. Let me go get my sneakers on. No, that's true. That's true. That's what Tyler did too. Now I don't like none of his stuff, but yeah, but that's true. I don't like none of his shit, but yeah, that's true.
I do think it does take us and those even more powerful than us to lead that charge. You know, like it does take an Oprah who's doing a new Code Purple production to make sure that that type of inclusion is there. Madison does do, and I will publicly give her flowers. She does do a great job in being adamant about, I want Black people holding the camera.
Yeah.
I need,
and not just no PA.
Yeah, like I need
Right.
Black people, I need Black women, I need my queer folk, I need these people included on this project. And Craig, like you said, like giving tidbits, giving advice, it does take us to kind of lead that charge. So that means Craig, so that means you're gonna start a social media app.
But I try my best to make sure that I do that type of stuff, like always.
You do.
Yeah, we talked extensively when we were about to do the T.S. Madison.
Yeah, but I try like
we were talking about that.
Every time that I get an opportunity to do that, you know, I try my best, and I will stand on and say, no, I'm not doing it if I can't do it like this. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Like if I can't, you know, bust it down like this, I don't want to do it. Y'all, I probably got maybe about 15 more minutes of the show because I got to go check my guests in. But go ahead and let's go to the next thing.
As you guys can see, you know, Nick is back in the
Damn,
news.
I can't even suck the dick because he done went down.
He says he's on a celibacy journey. After you know he's conceived.
You do this right now. You have all those kids. You gonna take the dick away?
Let me go get my sneakers on. Y'all talk about this. Let me get my sneakers on.
Yeah, Nick said he's about to be celibate now.
You mean Nick, the long dick, don't want to get a dick to nobody else because he done gave it to everybody? Damn. Why would you take the dick away?
He said he was out of control.
Yo, you just was after the 16th, because you know there are 8 swallowed and 16 that actually came through.
You know,
8 to 20 swallowed kids.
I struggle with how to take this news about Nick Cannon and his rendezvous. Because on one hand, I'm like, well, at least he's in a position to take care of all of his children. At least he's not leaving mothers by themselves. Should we care about what he's sticking his dick in and how many children he's making? Like, should we honestly care that much about it? I personally feel like that's his business. Like, if he wants to stick his dick and if there's a vagina that's open, willing to receive him and his seed, then let them people do that, you know, as long as the children are healthy, protected, everyone is happy and whatnot. At least he realized he has a problem and he's correcting it.
Damn, but just don't take it away from the public now that you done got all the kids. Put the dick back in the public. Put that community dick back in the community. Shit.
I'm so sick of Nick Cannon.
What happened? What did he do to you? What makes you feel like this, Craig?
I mean, because I just feel like he's just going around having all of these.
Don't give the dick to the community, then take it back. Keep the dick in the community.
I don't know. I just think that he just sending a message to all these illegitimate children. Like what? I mean, he has the money, the resources to take care of his children, but it's just like.
I mean, but maybe that's not his view of what family structure looks like. And then who are we to say that, you know, his view is right or wrong?
We got enough broken Black people in the world, okay? We don't need him going
But how do you think that his families are broken? He gathers all of his children together. They close Disneyland down. They go to Disneyland.
Because you still can't be a parent to all of those children.
That's true.
You can't be a parent to all those children. You can't give a lot of time to all of those children.
Well, Craig, what about Josephine Bacon when she had all those kids living in that mansion with her?
Yeah, she adopted a lot of kids. They ain't had no business let her adopt all those kids.
She had all of those kids.
Another one that didn't need a bunch of
Well,
kids.
what about these women that sit up here and have all of these children, like hordes of children?
You know, Josephine died brown.
Craig,
Hordes?
Yes, I have hordes of children.
Hordes of children.
Setting the population of Hotwell County a new high. So
I definitely do hear what you're saying. And I do think there is some validity to him having a bunch of children. But then, like, my response is, okay, so what if he would have had 8 children with just one woman? I feel like we should allow him to do what that man does. Like, that's his dick. Those are those women's vaginas. They know that he has all of these children with all these different women. Allow them to do what they do over there in their family structure. It's my prayers that all the children get the love and care that they deserve. I don't know what that look. I don't have a ruler to say this is an amount of love and care a child should receive and whatnot. But hopefully they're working it out, and they will work it out. And I don't know Nick Cannon. I've never met him, but I do get a sense from him that family and his children are very important. I do get that sense from him. So I feel like just let him do
what
it.
about all the children you've left behind before you met Carlton?
Oh,
dear Lord.
Oh,
wait, all the children I left behind.
What
You
about
know
all
what?
the children you've left behind? You've left behind many children.
You need to stop.
Some are on the floor. Some are in the buttock. Some are in the throat. Some of them are in napkins. But you've left a lot of children behind.
I
And
hate
dispose
you.
of those kids. How you need to go back and be a father to those children.
No child left behind.
If we all stand together this one time, then no child will get left behind.
Stand up.
You know what? I can't with y'all.
Y'all don't be understanding. Craig be before Craig was with Carlton. Craig be fucking.
Oh my God! Why are you putting all of Craig?
And now that Craig is with Carlton, Craig still be fucking with it. Just be Carlton.
Please believe. Please believe.
Yeah, let's go to the next thing.
Okay. Well, speaking of children,
what's going on with kids?
There's an
So
this professor is under review because a video surfaced talking about basically it seems like he's in support of pedophilia. So yeah, because in the video he's basically saying that if a 12-year-old child is basically like accepting to have sex with an adult, basically, it shouldn't be a crime.
See, that's that white people shit again.
Oh no, Craig, we're not finna blame pedophilia on white people.
Oh yeah, I was about to say
we're not finna do that because it's bitch. Somebody going to a cookout right now.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that black.
There's going to be a barbecue coming up right now in one of these houses. No. Let me clear this up. I want to clear this up because you're not finna come over here and just be anti-white on this place over here.
No, I'm not being anti-white.
What we not gonna do is act like
I am not being anti-white.
Is upstanding because this is a Chester, Ray, Uncle Frank.
I agree. I agree. What I'm saying is, but you don't see black folks doing all that justification that man trying to do in this article.
Yes, you do.
Ain't nobody coming forward talking about. You ain't seen nobody black coming forward talking
about. You know how you see black folks. You know how you see black folks holding up those justifications in their support of Boosie
and R. Kelly.
In their support, so you need to retract that motherfucking statement.
I stand corrected. You're right. Because somebody's stepping in. Because somebody's stepping in the name of love right now.
Yes, you do. You do. Yes, you do.
Because somebody is stepping in the name of love right now. You're right. You're right. I stand corrected.
We're not gonna say we got to look at it through that lens.
Corrected.
When we look at it through that lens and be like, you know what? Black people do that shit too.
They do. They do.
Well, I don't believe he did that. Well, my son, he gonna be a man. So because my son gonna be a man, I'm gonna get him a grown bitch to suck his dick.
It does happen.
I had to turn that Wi-Fi off.
You needed to,
I had to
and
turn
you
that
needed to turn
Wi-Fi
your
off.
Wi-Fi off, and you needed to get back in this right here.
What are you saying about the guy, Maddie? What's your opinions on the gentleman, the professor?
Well, here's my thing. He's a professor where?
I believe they said he was in. He's a professor somewhere in New York.
You got to get that man out the school system.
There's a lot of people that need to be out of the school system.
You got to get him out the school system. He got to go.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, really? 12?
He got to go. And speaking of the school system, go over here, Mo.
Oh, okay, yeah, got you.
The teacher, she done finally married her man.
Yep.
The charge has been dropped. The sexual assault
Oh my God.
against the teacher after she marries her former student.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Well, as the person up here who's the most recently out of school, I will definitely say from my personal experiences, and I'm not going to make this a long thing, pedophilia, adult-child relationships is a huge unspoken, uncovered thing that is present. I personally experienced it in middle school, high school, and college. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Across a degree where, yes, it is a problem. Now, I really don't know how that gets tackled. Like, I don't know what's the threshold of hiring people and uncovering that, but it is a huge issue. And I'm speaking from personal experience.
Oh, Brittany says, isn't this grooming?
So, Oliver, you never had a crush on your teacher, your high school teacher?
Yeah, but but here's also the thing. So I'll say this about saying names. I have had relationships with teachers when I was in high school.
I was waiting for this truth to come through.
Yeah, I have had relationships with people with faculty when I was in college. And now
these
that
relationships are just sexual relationships.
We won't go into all that. But now that I am 25, going on 26, and I look back on it, there is a part of me that gets extremely angry because I feel like coming from someone who was in a leadership position in regards to me, someone who is a little bit more knowledgeable and experienced to me, that is extremely predatorial to play on this relationship that you have with this person who looks up to you, who respects you, like that. It is a huge issue,
and that's the undergirding issue with the whole R. Kelly thing. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, those girls were fast," or some of those girls were old enough to know, or some of those girls were probably already fucking. The point is, he was the adult,
and you took advantage of that.
So, Oliver, you done been fucking your teacher, bitch?
Huh?
Bitch, you been fucking your teacher?
No, but I've had one too many experiences with people in the school system that, you know.
What, you was sucking to me?
No. No.
Maddie really intrigued right now.
So like there was one. I'm not gonna say. Okay, honestly, I can say if I can count honestly. 3, 4. Now I think about it. 4, 5.
You had a career with your teachers.
5 like instances where like passes have been made, or like when I look back on it, conversations that were had, things that were said that was like highly inappropriate. But no, I never had sex with anybody.
I'm in the car now. I'm about to drive down 20 to Morehouse because I need to check the registrar to make sure your grades
I didn't say Morehouse.
But you did go to Morehouse.
Everybody know you went to Morehouse. I'm going over to the registrar right now because I need them to pull your grades.
I didn't say Morehouse.
Anyway, let's move on before we get some teachers incriminated.
Right? Can we get off me, please? I don't feel like that.
Well, we also have. Oh yeah. Speaking of teachers,
Girl, what is going on with the school?
A substitute teacher removed from district after browsing sex toys during school lecture.
Can y'all just leave the shit at home? I know it was late last night and you got up with that shit on your mind, but what you bringing that shit to the class for? You're always on my mind. You know, Craig used to be a substitute teacher, and all them young boys.
I sure was.
And I went in there.
A teacher text messaged me 2 nights ago, telling me, Mr. Stewart, I know it's really late. She texted me like 9 o'clock at night. I'm not really feeling well. Can you come in tomorrow? I looked at that text like, girl, y'all should have took me off the list 4 years ago.
Craig used to be a substitute teacher. I went in there and handled that. I pulled Craig out of substitute teacher.
Yeah, and I used to get the little black kids together. I'm like, don't be acting like that in front of these white folks. You need to pull yourself together. Don't be doing all that playing and carrying on just because you see them in here doing that.
Craig used to be a substitute teacher. I pulled Craig from being I went and pulled that job down from Craig. I said, Craig, we not doing this. Yes.
Theodore said, I looked up sex toys at work before.
But not around
that was
children.
That was before the people started buying the bugs.
Not around children. So Craig, for the record, you're saying Madison is the one who rescued you from being a substitute teacher. Wait,
say it again?
I said, for the record, are we saying the story is Madison is the one who rescued you from being a substitute teacher? Is that the history book? I mean, that's what she just said. I'm just trying to confirm.
You said about a history book.
Yes, I did go and rescue Craig from being a substitute. Rescue me, protect me, rescue me.
I used to teach a little bit of everything. I used to teach. I substituted a French class.
So by you being a fine ass, handsome older.
Listen, I used to go in there with my.
Hold on, by you being a fine ass older silver daddy. Substitute teacher, a silver daddy,
silverback,
a silver daddy substitute teacher. You mean to tell me none of your students will say, "Hey, Mr. Stewart, hey"?
Listen, the little boys used to love my sneakers, and the girls and the women teachers, they be like, "Who is that? Who is he? Who is he?" I'm like, "Girl, I don't even play on your team, girl. Go on away from me now." Going away from here.
Craig, have you had an experience where a student tried to like cross a boundary?
No.
He's not going to admit it on there, but you know. But please believe that Craig is a very handsome silver daddy. And please believe that those young homosexuals in heat and those cisgender women that like silver daddies and older men and older men who
be careful. Be careful.
Why you put so many older
and older men, very handsome older men.
Not older.
Excuse me. Seasoned men. Those seasoned men.
Just a little peppery.
We're not gonna act like that, Craig. They were, hey, Mr. Stewart, I turned my paper in on time. Can you give me an A?
There definitely was some young gays there for sure at the school. Y'all a mess.
Good, let's go on before we get Craig incriminated. Go ahead. So let's go.
Lastly, this is in Georgia. The police department is encouraging residents to snitch on their exes on Valentine's Day.
What?
Yeah, so in other words, they're telling people that on Valentine's Day, if you know your exes or anybody has warrants, you should go ahead and turn them in for Valentine's Day.
That's terrible.
Who said that?
I'm getting
the Georgia police.
It all depends on the relationship I got with my ex. Because the relationship that I got with a couple of them hoes, I'm calling 911 right now just because I know that. Yeah, girl, he
That's a
over there
mess.
at the don't tell him I told you, but he down there.
Really?
He got 2
That's a
guns
mess.
on him right now.
Really?
That's terrible.
I wouldn't care. Let them live.
He got 2 guns on him right now.
Let them live. Let them enjoy their little life. Let them
Not
enjoy
little life.
Their little life. Yeah, let them enjoy their life. Let them breathe.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
speaking of enjoying life, we didn't get an opportunity to talk about the Kardashians before we leave out of here.
Oh.
What they do
What's going on
now?
with them?
Child, you know, Kim Kardashian is really out, and she's really speaking out heavily because Kanye West is called. But she had to know that boy was touched up, that he was gonna cause her trouble like that. That boy touched her. She had
What'd
to
he
know
do?
that he gonna.
He told. Well, he
don't want
said-
his daughter on the TikTok.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want his daughter on TikTok, and he doesn't want her wearing lipstick on TikTok. And he basically she did both of them. And Kanye was just really kind of upset. But Kim came out and said that it really hurts that he keeps like coming after her in the public, like everything that she's doing.
I agree.
Criticizing her about it, and she doesn't like it.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think he should do it publicly, but
The gag is she knew this was gonna happen. You
Maybe she
had
thought
to
she was
know this.
different.
Pussy is the same wherever it go. It may got a name on the back of it, but it's still your last name might be Kardashian, but your first name is Pussy. So it's the same. Pussy Kardashian, Pussy Hinton, Pussy. Well, what's your last name? Okay.
Mo got a pussy?
No, not at all.
No.
Not even a little.
Oh no, Mo don't have no pussy at all. Mo,
I know he got a
you
fat
know that.
ass.
You remember you came downstairs? Okay, all right.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just got scraping.
I don't agree with Kanye doing this in the public eye. I definitely think it sends a bad message. And first of all, you're combating the mother of your children in a public space. Like, the kids are going to have to grow up and see this one day. You guys being 2 of the most powerful people of influence in the world. While I do agree with a lot of the things he says about the raising of his children, these are matters that can be left private. Not everything has to be brought to the forefront for public fodder.
Right.
I agree.
Well,
but like North was on live like a few months ago, and Kim had told her before not to go live, and she went live, and Kim was in the bed or in her night clothes or some shit. You know, she hadn't had an opportunity to filter everything.
The filter and airbrush.
Right. So I remember there was a whole conversation that Kim had with Courtney's son, Mason, about having a conversation with North about not using social media in that way. Because, I mean, she has kind of gotten, I mean, I would say, I don't know, I just think children at a certain age shouldn't even be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because kids are already trying to find themselves, and they don't need to, their self-esteem doesn't need to be toyed with because they're on social media trying to compare themselves to other people, being cyberbullied by other people. Like, they're just kind of fragile at that point because they're so impressionable. You don't really know who you are at that age.
Mm-hmm.
And you can believe anything.
That's true.
Even seeing stuff, reading stuff about her mother and father. Like, she doesn't need to be on there.
Yeah, she don't need to be exposed to that.
Get your ass in your lane.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Craig, I saw the meme come out of you just did, a gay man, but I saw it just come out of you. Very so, girl, get your ass in your lane.
Right. Look, and she driving like this. Girl, get your ass over there. She's driving like she in a Buick. Look, she's driving like she in a Buick. Girl, that's a
Girl, it was very much so, girl, get in your lane, honey, before I thrash you, Miss Thing. Golly.
Scraping my shit up on a Friday evening. I can't get to the body shop.
So the last thing I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj's new video that came out, honey, and new song. I appreciated it, to be honest with you. And I appreciated it. I appreciated it. And I appreciated the little cut that she did for her song that's coming out this Friday called Bussin'. I appreciated that.
I gotta watch. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, is that why she's been out a lot?
She's been out because her album is getting ready to come.
Oh, I was
so
wondering.
she's been on the tour.
Everywhere. I seen her everywhere this week.
Yeah, I appreciated it.
Now I am a proud 13+ year licensed barb. I have been a Nicki Minaj fan honestly since 2009. I've watched everything. I've consumed everything, and I can honestly say, listening to her interviews, watching how she's been conducting herself this week with even with the City Girls thing, when I watched the video and I heard the song, I was like, our girl is finally in a happy place. The energy she's giving off is like she's finally in a happy place. This is the most peaceful, most positive, most high vibrational she's ever been when she's put out music. Like, just seeing her, I'm proud. Like, I'm very proud of her. It may not be the song and video that the masses wanted, but as a fan, I'm extremely proud of her. Like, when I watched the video early this morning, I almost wanted to cry because I was like, this bitch is happy. Like, I can tell this is what she wanted to sound like. This is the video she wanted. This is what she wanted to look like. It's coming out the way she wanted it to. I'm proud. I'm happy.
Well, I think it might be because she got her family. She's happy with her family and everything. I think that's what's really got her in this joyous atmosphere.
Baby, she buzzing. She buzzing out, honey. She buzzing, and and I'm so glad to see a lot of good press around her, like good press about her song, good press about her mending relationship. Well, not mending, but standing up for herself and confronting those things, like, getting in front of the narrative, controlling the narrative about certain things. I'm very happy to see her in a really good place too.
That's good.
Yeah. When I saw her,
and I'm honestly excited to see what the album is getting ready to give. She got a new Queen Radio thing that's coming. I don't know if it's with Apple Music anymore. I think it's with another service provider. So we'll wait for that announcement. It's probably going to all drop at the same time of the album. She's finna drop some major things. Her wealth is about to increase, significantly. Yeah.
When I saw her jump in front of that City Girls thing, and she, like, I don't know if she called them, they called her, but the fact that she jumped ahead of it, like you said, Madison, I was like, yes, ma'am, Nikki. Like, this is big boss, big, thick ass, rich pussy business out here. Like, take control of the narrative, keep that energy space positive. I'm very happy for her. Just happy. I'm a proud barb. Very, very proud.
But there's also things that I've been noticing too. I'm noticing that it's been a lot of pictures of herself, because she used to post a lot of pictures of her and her husband, but it's been lots of like focus on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's now she's directed the visuals back on her. Like, I've seen lots of photographs with just her. It's her. So I'm like, well, maybe is she speaking to the audience saying, okay, now y'all was focused on me and my husband and this and the other. Bitch, get the focus back on the queen, bitch. Get it back on the queen. Get the focus back on, I done had my baby, I done got my family, bitch. Now it's back to me doing my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, TT has a question. She said, is Beyonce played out and boring nowadays? What y'all think?
Oh, Beyonce is the girl still. Beyonce is still the girl. But as creatives, because I'm also a creative person too, you want to rest.
But Beyonce been out for a while.
Yeah, but it don't matter. You could be out. RuPaul, bitch, Drag Race is on everything. But when mamas get a chance to take her rest, when she want to cross her legs, she's going to rest. But see, it's different for us FAGs. Excuse me. It's different for us FAHGs, fogs. Because being in the fog world, you got to work. It's totally different. That you got to work. You take a hiatus if you want to. They only let 2 or 3 fogs through. Just like the blacks, they only let 2, 3 blacks, but they only let 2. They definitely only let 2 or 3 fogs through. And bitch,
they're doing better.
Oh, because I was thinking because how people were complaining, like I won't say complaining, but how people were getting on Rihanna about her like going away into the like riding into the sunset. That's the feeling I get from Beyonce. Like Beyonce riding into the sunset herself. That's the what I'm getting from her.
But please believe Beyonce gonna drop something very soon.
You're right, because she's the only person that I say I'm coming out with an album at 11:59, and at 12 o'clock, everybody is streaming that thing.
It's gonna happen. And here's the thing. Here's where creatives and superstars have to get. After a while, you stop dropping things for the world, and you only drop things for your fan base.
Okay,
you stop dropping things for the world to be like, ah, and you only drop things for your fan base. You're at a substantial financial level where, bitch, your core base will take care of you, your children, your grandchildren, their children for the rest of their lives. So you really just drop things for your core base, instead of, just trying to put. Craig is over there doing these circles and things. Instead of just, trying to drop things for the world.
And Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Rihanna have already proven themselves to be worldwide phenomenons. They've gotten the trophies, they've gotten the money, they've broken the records. All 3 of their names are written in the history books. There's nothing left, honestly, for them to prove. They've already done that. And like you said, first of all, they have power. They have power. The moment one of those women sneeze, the whole world stops and turns their head, and they're looking like, hey, girl, what's going on? What are you doing? Yeah. I don't think Beyonce's played out. I think Beyonce constantly sets the standard. Rihanna is constantly setting the standard. Nicki Minaj is constantly setting the standard. So when you're in the pole position, the first position, you don't have to worry about trying to run and win a race that you've already done. Like you, Madison.
What?
You're in the pole position. There's no need for you to think about ever competing or doing things like that.
No, I still haven't reached milestones and places that I want to reach it. So I'm gonna constantly be in that space until I've reached places where I feel like that I'm at a space with it. And then after I do that, then I'm good on it. Like I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, to be honest, and I'm gonna say this as humbly as I can. Humbly as I can. I'm gonna make coins until the day I leave this place.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not in a space of where I'm never gonna be hurting financially. I'm never gonna, because I've already set myself in a position. I've heard it financially before. I've been in a dark, down, low place. I've been in this place, and I've already built myself in a place where I will never be in those positions again. But I am gonna always strive to do more and follow the dreams that I have. The things that you people see me doing right now is me following the dreams that I have. I'm getting my bag, I'm making my coin or whatever, but I solidified my bag back when I was fucking niggas. But I am going to continue to pursue all the dreams that I have. Like, I want to do this. I want to do that. This is what I want to do. I'm not going to say, I've done this and I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I'm not in that space where I just want to hang it up flat screen.
Right.
I'm not in that space right now.
Like, they've accomplished what they wanted to.
Yeah, they're like, they can't. Like, and listen, until I'm worth $60 million, $100 million, bitch, $50 million or whatever, where I can cross my legs and bitch, I got a tangible $47 million in the bank, $30 million in the bank, I got a tangible there, and that's I'm gonna continue to work, But I believe that those ladies get into those spaces. These girls are following their passion. Their passion is music and creativity and stuff. They're not in this stuff because they're competing for a title, but they do this because this is something that they love.
Mm-hmm. And then when they accomplish it, what's the point? Like I really just see Beyonce when she puts out these albums that she's recently put out. I think it's just because she just says, you know what, I'm feeling some type of way. Let me put some.
Or I want to go express the way I'm feeling through my music.
Right.
I really want to go and express the way that I feel through my music. I want to go express the way I'm feeling through my. I want to express the way I want. There's something that I want to speak. I want to speak to my fans. I want to speak to the tabloids, and I want to do it through my artistry and get paid for it. But you're not trying to get a number one. Like every TV show, that shit that I do from this point on, I'm not doing it for a space of like, well, I'm trying to bitch, I done broke down the barriers of being the first to do this and the first to do that. Bitch, I'm just working. I'm just working. I'm gathering my bag and I keep moving. I gather my bag here and go. I gather my bag over there and go. They call me back. I'm going back to gather that bag and go. Because I enjoy doing that. But if they don't call me back, I'm not gonna be, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Basically, you're not in want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just following the rest of my dreams right now.
That makes a lot of
So
sense.
I understand those women. Now there are lots of things that I might have to grow in my career to do, like grow as far as, because I'm forgiving, but I'm not going to speak to everybody.
Right.
You say gather it on Bigo? No. I don't have no interest in Bigo. And everybody been trying to get me to come to Bigo. I don't got no interest in Bigo. I have no interest in Bigo.
Can you state your reason why, just so people can know the context?
Bigo is too toxic in Bigo. I'm not going. The environments that I occupy, I have fun in those. I like going to work. I work tomorrow. I go and film tomorrow on set on a show in my name. Every show, bitch, that I'm proud of has my name on the marquee, and that works great for me because I'm gonna always get me a coin from there, even when the shit ain't. Even when it's going on, because I own my name. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be on. What's going on Bigo?
It's very toxic.
I don't want to be over there.
Very toxic.
I don't want to be over there. I'm not arguing with hoes. I'm not competing with hoes. I don't give a fuck about 1 million beans or 60 million beans. I don't give a
dragons, Brussels sprouts.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Rice and beans, aki and saltfish, carrots and potatoes.
More power to all the Bigo girls. If they'll be shouts out to all the Bigo girls. Listen, make your money, girl. Make your money. Listen, if there are deals that I won't even take it. Let's be clear. There are television deals that I won't take. Because it's not structured to the way I want it to be.
Right.
There are let me be clear so that the children understand what I'm talking. There are TV deals that I won't take because it's not structured the way that I feel comfortable in bringing my essence to. So when people were screaming, I'll do anything to be a star, and no, because I could have did a lot of things that would have had me trending this week and trending the week after that and trending and all that stuff. But then that's all I would have been known for. I'm okay.
Trending.
I'm good.
Because when people get this certain image of you, it's hard for them to separate you from that image. So they just see you as somebody that's just always toxic and fighting all the time. When you trying to pitch stuff to them, they're gonna be looking like.
Listen, we love Jocelyn's cabaret, but I don't want to see Jocelyn in no positive space. I don't ever want to see Jocelyn in no positive space.
What you mean?
Girl, if that hoe ain't motherfucking y'all pussy assholes, if she not doing that, I don't want to see that.
True.
I don't want to see it.
I just don't understand how people come to work to do all that. Like how people get on the internet to argue.
Well, to be honest with you,
to fight.
to be honest with you, Oliver, that's the way they enjoy it. I don't enjoy being in that heightened space like that. They enjoy getting their bread and butter like that. You get what I'm saying? And that bread and butter, and honestly, that bread and butter has a cap to it. It has
a ceiling.
It has a ceiling to it.
It has a ceiling.
I don't want to be in a place that has a ceiling to it. I want to be able, because I'm a dreamer, and my dreams are bigger than pussy ass hoe. Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch ass. My dreams are bigger than that.
Yeah, I agree. I can relate.
I don't really get a high off of Black Twitter, me trending on Black Twitter, because I bust a hoe in the head with a Heineken bottle.
Yeah, and just as a, do you mind if I share a small story?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were about to film the T.S. Madison experience, and I was not a part of the original creative. And David St. John told me that what he had to do in order for me to be included and get me a contract at that time was he had to take my footage of me on Chasing Atlanta, and he had to take that to the people and show them. And regardless, of course I was in the show, but I was like, I am so happy that I always walked into that door saying, I'm not going to fight nobody. I'm not going to be on here throwing glass. I'm not going to be on here doing certain things, because in my brain, my ceiling was, and I enjoy it, but my ceiling was never going to be Chasing Atlanta. I got to work. I got to do something after this. Someone may see this, and I'm not going to say no names or whatever, but they did make comments about some of the other people that they saw in the footage alongside me, and it was very much so comments like, "Girl, we would never work with them. We would never do this. They can't represent us. We would never."
But the gag is they lying, because they would exploit that. They would exploit that, and they would make money off of that, because those people would enjoy being in that space.
And then when they
the point is, I strongly believe that if I would have been doing all that windmill and fighting, doing all that other stuff, and when David would have went to show those people, this is who we want to include on this experience, I don't believe I would have got included.
Well, it was also what I wanted on my show. These were all the requests that I had on my, because you could have been included, but I just made sure that you were paid.
Girl, why are you doing all this?
I made sure that you were a part of the payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Not just included, but a part of the payroll.
Mm-hmm. I'm just relating the story that David St. John shared with me about when he, and the point that I wanted to make was going back to the original point of being aware of the type of content, the type of image that you're putting out there about yourself, and not being so stuck within the moment that you don't think ahead.
That was my name on the marquee. Meaning that my name was on the marquee, meaning that what she want, she gonna get that. And I said, this is who I wanted here and who I wanted. And I also said who I didn't want and who was not going to be a part of the payroll. As executive producer of the T.S. Madison experience.
Well, shout out to World of Wonder for those checks. Right. Shout out to World of Wonder for those checks. They were greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we got to file taxes on that money right now.
What you saying?
Got to file taxes on that money right now.
Yeah. Shout out to World of Wonder. Shout out. Shout out to ETV. Those were nice checks.
You say people can change that though? Yeah, people can change that. However,
but it's different. It's very different coming from our community, from the queer, especially the Black queer community. It's a little bit harder for us in those types of spaces. My experience is women can do all that. Straight men can do all that. Us Black gay men, us lesbians, us transgender women, it's a little bit hard for us to be taken serious when we come through the door with that type of stigma and content about ourselves. It's a little harder. It is a little harder.
That's how they're gonna look at you for the rest of the rest of the time. So yeah, it's always good to come out. That's why they say They always say come out with your best foot forward,
or keep your nuts in the front, or something like that. Wasn't it, Mo?
I never heard of that one, man.
Don't you got to go check in the peoples?
Yeah, they're not here yet, though.
Oh,
they're not here yet. They haven't landed yet. They land in about 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
so what you talking about? You gotta go. Go check.
But I do have to go though, because I also have a podcast that I have to do at
what time?
At 5.
Yeah.
At 5.
So you're gonna go check them in first, then do your podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Listen, I love y'all. I gotta go. It was a good day. Oliver, I'll call you in a few minutes when I get in the car, because I only got to go up the street really quick.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already dressed. I gotta just go over there and just
Thank you so much for having me on today. I greatly appreciate it. Love you guys out there. Continue to spread love and positivity. Be your best self.
God, yes. Oliver, it's something I want you to see before we go.
Okay.
If you catch that, because I've been looking. I'm looking.
Ooh, girl almost said something. Ooh.
That's something that you have got.
Yeah.
Could you get sliding underneath that shit though? That joint goes down and you running through it's gonna be crazy. Could you get sliding underneath that shit though? That joint goes down and you running through it's
Was that what you have to show?
Could you get sliding?
Did you miss anything?
Was that what you had to show me?
Yeah, did you miss anything?
No, I mean, listen, maybe you love his brother and just stimulating him. Sometimes we have erections we can't control.
I'm singing, man.
I know, Mo.
Sometimes you just be
hush. Hush.
Sometimes, sometimes when somebody touches you and it just may cause something that you didn't expect. You may be like, oh,
So Mo, what you telling me? You just have random erections?
It happens.
I know. I know it happens. I've seen it.
Okay, stop.
And I just been.
Can you stop?
I just been in the dislike.
Can we not? Can we not do this?
Something in the air. Is there a vapor in here?
Look, that's not true though.
Is there a vapor in here?
That's not true.
Because we both have meats, but it doesn't happen to me. So what happened to you?
It just happens sometimes. Sometimes it might be the way you. Sometimes it might be the way you sit. Sometimes it might be the way you adjust it. It just.
Yeah, it may be something you ate,
I really think that I'm a girl because these things don't happen to me.
Oh, they happen to me all the time.
Thank you.
But you're slightly a woman, but it doesn't happen to me.
I mean, I am slightly a woman. I am.
Why does it happen? Well, why doesn't it happen to me?
I don't know, but sometimes I do get a random. It gets a lot. I'd be like, girl, what's going on?
I remember when I was in high school, I used to have to use the bandwidth of my boxes just to
hold it.
Yeah, to hold it. Yeah. So I won't walk around with the.
See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all about men. Trash.
What do you mean?
Just somebody could just come and sit on it, and it
you don't have to sit like you could just be sitting down.
Or somebody could just fall on it.
But you know what? I think we should take this time to celebrate two black men, two heterosexual black men enjoying themselves as friends. I think that is a better way to look at it. Like it's not that toxic masculinity. They're two friends who obviously are enjoying each other.
Could you get a slide in? I want to be there enjoying it too. I want to be there enjoying it. Why can't I be in the room enjoying the erection?
I don't think they were necessarily enjoying the erection.
Oh,
I think they were enjoying each other's company.
They're just enjoying each other's company. Why you gotta make her perverse?
Right.
Why you gotta make her perverse? And maybe that wasn't an erection. Maybe that was just him just chilling, you know?
You see?
Anyway, all right, y'all. I'll talk with y'all later on, honey.
Love you, Maddie. Call me in. Love you guys. Thank you.
Y'all.
Bye, Mo.
Bye, Ollie. Have a good one.
Mo, I need to go because we got to pull this thing out of my bag, please.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Listen, see y'all later on. Run the stuff, Mo. Bye. It's 4:00. I got to go do this.
Hey, everybody. This is T.S. Madison. And if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today.
Could you get a sliding underneath that shit though?
Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-one, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there. Me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton and you'll be glad you did. I promise.
Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this thing recording? Tuesday nights will never be the same. Oh, yes, honey. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color. But this time, darlings, you are about to get turned out with T.S. Madison on Fox Soul Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
This has been a T.S. Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here. Beat me here. Ciao.